Hi, Susie. I'm 43 and single. I worked overseas for years, but it took me to age 37 to figure out I wanted to be a firefighter when I grew up. I now realize my career choice may be difficult to grow old in. I love my job, but want to know if I'm safe enough in case I need to retire at 55. Susie, how am I doing?
Good evening, my dear Vicki.
Hi, Susie.
Do you get to ride on that big hook and ladder truck? Like, do you ever get, when they turn and you get to swing and go, Wah! Do you ever do that?
Yeah. We don't have the tiller truck, but we do have the big tower ladders and straight stick ladder trucks. Yes.
And is it just fun when you get to do that kind of stuff when you're not really fighting a fire? Do you ever just plan?
It is a lot of fun. I absolutely love my job.
Oh, but I do relate to wondering how long can you do that, because you're 43 right now, in another 12 years, you never know. So let's see. You want to know if it comes to be that at 55 you no longer can do this. Will you be okay to kind of retire even though you may work another job? Are you on the right track? That's what you want to know?
Exactly.
Then let's look at the money and then we'll decide after that. Currently, my dear Vicki, as I've told everybody, you are 43 years of age and you are single. Your take-home income is $3,500 a month. Your expenses currently are $2,700 a month. Your retirement, you have $174,000 in retirement. Everybody, I'm obviously rounding up or rounding down, but look at the numbers yourself. Emergency fund, you have $51,000 in there. In investments, you have $4,200. The current home that you're living in that you love and you say you want to stay in is $169,000, and mortgage debt is $126,000. Total assets are $400,000. Total debt is about $127,000. So you're looking at this, and you're going to make a decision, my dear Vicki. What grade would you give yourself?
Based on all those numbers and a few of the things that I know you will talk to me about, I would say about a C plus maybe.
C plus. So I would give you a B.
Oh,
and I would give you
That's even better than I thought.
Yes, and I would give you a B because you absolutely are on the right track. You just need a little tweaking to get yourself to an A. You don't have a will, you don't have a trust, so I dinged you on that. You're not being active with your past retirement account, so I dinged you on that. So forget how I dinged you. Let me show you, Vicki, your way to an A. Now, the key is, if you are 55 years of age, and let's say you can't work anymore, and something's happened and you don't want to get another job, it is essential that you have money in a place that you can access it without taxes and without penalties. Currently, you have an old Roth IRA and you're contributing to a new Roth IRA. So you have good sums of money in there, but you also have a considerable sum of money into about $47,000 in old employers' 403B plans that you're just letting sit there. The way to an A would be to take that money and do an IRA rollover with it to a discount brokerage firm. It can be the same firm that maybe your Roth IRAs are with, and little by little start to convert that money over to a Roth IRA. Remember, there are no income limitations for you to convert money to a Roth. Now you have money getting into a Roth IRA so that as you're investing it, when you become 55 years of age, if you can't have another job for whatever reason, you can live on the money, income tax-free and penalty-free, that happens to be in your Roth. That is number one. Number two, you are living in a home right now that you say you like and you plan to live in, stay there. Is that correct?
Like it. I don't plan on staying here forever. Probably at least as long as I'm still being a firefighter. Ideally, I doubt I'll stay in this area just because it's so expensive.
All right, but what I would do if I were you, I would be refinancing the house that I currently have. I would be able to lower my interest rate from about the 4.5% that you're paying down to almost 3.2%. It will cost you $40 more per month than you're currently paying, and that house will be paid off at the time, essentially, that you may not be able to work anymore. You could either do that or put in extra payments to make sure that this house is paid off, because even though I know when we have plans that we're going to sell it when we're 55, maybe you won't sell it when you're 55 and you just want to keep it. Because if you can have your house paid off by then, your expenses go all the way down to $1,800 a month. And now we're doing business. Now you can make things rock and roll. That's your way to an A. Girlfriend, you're actually doing just great.